Most ancient empires followed a predictable geographic formula: find a flat, open plain, secure a reliable river valley, and build on level ground. Mesopotamia and the Indus Valley thrived by organizing their environment. They paved wilderness to lay down perfectly gridded streets and monumental brick architecture. The Vanaras of Kishkindha worked in a landscape that ignored those rules. They built a powerful civilization within a chaotic, unyielding stretch of granite mountains. No vast agricultural plains here, no paved highways, no defensive stone walls. This raises a central question: how do you maintain an organized society in a landscape designed to keep people out? The clues point to an urban system hidden within the natural terrain. We are going to decode the invisible civic blueprint that allowed this civilization to thrive here. Most kingdoms hauled stone to build protective walls. The architects of Kishkindha simply weaponized the geography they already had. Any invading force trying to cross this region would encounter a labyrinth of vertical drops, narrow rock choke points, and dense forests that made progress nearly impossible. Move higher up, and those jagged peaks served an active civic purpose. They offered a line of sight that reached across the entire horizon. By placing scouts along these elevated ridges, the Vanaras established a line of communication across their territory. They could spot movement in the valleys miles before a traveler ever arrived. A stone gate can be broken, but absolute environmental awareness creates a defense that an enemy can't even reach, let alone breach. Down in the valleys beneath those watchtowers, the Vanaras developed an efficient transit system to connect the kingdom. These routes were invisible veins mapped through generations of experience. They allowed for rapid, stealthy movement right through the heart of the mountains. When physical structures were needed, the Vanaras looked inward. Historical texts repeatedly mention deep mountain cave systems. These hollows functioned as core civic infrastructure. Massive chambers provided insulated residential zones, secure spaces for political gatherings, and impregnable vaults to safeguard the society during conflict. By linking these deep caverns with hidden valley pathways, Kishkindha operated on a three-dimensional urban grid that remained hidden from the outside world. Most grand societies leave a paper trail. The Egyptians carved history into stone monoliths. The Vanaras left no such monuments. Instead, they used the environment itself as a vast library for their collective knowledge. Every cliff face and river bend acted as a physical trigger for memory. The landscape prompted the recall of survival techniques, seasonal trade routes, and ancestral stories. This archive was preserved through memory and transmitted through the generations. Every route and story lived within the people themselves, recorded without a single drop of ink. You can burn a library or smash a stone tablet, but a cultural record stored across an entire mountain range and held within the minds of its people is immune to physical destruction. Kishkindha's success relied on a specific strategic choice. Its builders didn't attempt to conquer the wild terrain. They chose to fuse with it. That level of adaptation produced a society that was remarkably resilient and difficult to subdue. Just as the Nile River sustained the power of Egypt, these rugged stone formations provided the foundation for Vanara supremacy. But an unbreachable fortress still requires a commander, and this landscape birthed one of the most formidable figures in the ancient world. From these hidden valleys emerged a golden age under a king named Vali. His strength and tactical coordination mirrored the mountains he stood upon.